Hello everyone, welcome back to Saksham Civil Services. How are you all guys? I hope you are well. So agenda of the day today is we are going to discuss one constitutional body, that is Election Commission of India. Okay, we will discuss Election Commission of India and all the terms associated with it, that is its constitutional status, how its member and the chairman are appointed, the select committee and the selection committee, and who appoints them, how they are removed. Okay, and we will also see how political party are recognized as a national party or a state party or RUPP, registered unrecognized political parties. Okay, and we will also see the different news terms that has resurfaced in the recent past and recent week. Okay, so a recent development is with respect to allegation of voter fraud, okay, that are being alleged by opposition parties. Okay, and answer of ECI to them. Okay, we will also see both the things simultaneously. Okay, then other allegation with respect to electoral reform revisions, that is a SIR in Bihar. Okay, because state assembly election is pending in the Bihar. Okay, then we will also see a delisting of unrecognized political parties. Okay, registered unrecognized political parties. Okay, how they are registered, under which act they are registered, and how they are registered and de-recognized. Okay, we will see each and every topics in a detail. Then we will see criteria for a party to be recognized as national party. What are the criteria provided in the act? Okay, similarly for the state parties. Okay, then we will see the benefit they get. Okay, at last we will see a moral code of conduct, MCC, and anti-defection law, and some legal challenges that are going across this country with respect to allegation. Okay, so let us start. We will discuss each and every topic very minutely. Listen carefully. Okay, so let us first discuss about what is Election Commission of India. Okay, so Election Commission of India, that is ECI, it is an autonomous constitutional authority. Okay, that are responsible for conducting free and fair election in India. Okay, so what are the constitutional provision associated with this body? Okay, we will see that. There are several articles describing its role, function and responsibility. See, Article 324 says that this authority has been granted a power to oversee, direct and control the preparation of electoral roll, okay, and the conduct of election for the parliament first, okay, then state legislatures, third your office of president and office of vice president. Okay, Article 324 says all these terms. Okay, now see, you have to note one important things, that the election to panchayat, okay, the election to panchayat and municipal corporation, that is municipalities, is not conducted by Election Commission of India, but it is conducted by respective state election commission. Okay, just note down. Okay, that the election to the panchayats and municipality is conducted by respective states and uh, respective state election commission. Okay, then we are going to see what composition and appointment processes. Okay, so first of all let us see their composition. Okay, so ECI Election Commission of India consists of one chief election commissioner and, mark my word, other election commissioners as determined by president. Okay, the president decides how many other electoral commissioners should be there in the office. Okay, at present we have one CEC, chief election commissioner, plus two election commissioner, two other election commissioner. Okay, now see, then we are going to see the appointment part. See, the appointment of chief election commissioner and their two members, that is election commissioner, is governed by an act passed by the parliament in 2023. That is the chief election commissioner and the other election commissioner appointment, condition of service and terms of office act 2023. You have to remember, okay, these things. Under this act, two committee has been provided. Okay, see two committee. First one is your selection committee and the second one is your search committee. Okay, you have to remember. See carefully, mind my word. First of all, we are going to see search committee, then we will see selection committee. Search committee consists of 3 members. It is chaired by Union Law Minister. Mark my word, it's a search committee. Okay, search committee led by Union Law Minister and 2 other members who are not having rank below Secretary to the Government of India. Okay, what they do, they just shortlist the name of eligible candidates for the appointment of either chief election commissioner or election commissioners. Okay, are you getting it? Is it clear? Okay, now the shortlisted names are sent to this committee, that is a selection committee. Okay, this selection committee consists of Prime Minister as chairman, leader of opposition as member, leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, okay, or the leader of largest party in opposition, okay, and one union cabinet minister nominated by Prime Minister. The selection committee consists of 3 members, okay, 3-member committee, okay, chaired by Prime Minister. They will pick up one name, okay, and that person will be appointed as CC or EC. Okay, is it clear? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, please ask in the comment section. Okay, now see the salary, terms and the reappointment conditions we are going to see. See the salary, terms of office and the reappointment. See, ECE and ECs receive a salary equivalent to salary of Supreme Court judge. Okay, are you getting it? And they serve until they reach age of 65 or 6 years. Okay, their terms of office is 6 years or 65 years of age, whichever is earlier. Okay, now see, with respect to a reappointment, they are barred from being reappointed to the office of Election Commission of India. Okay, see, if Election Commissioner becomes CEC, then he serves the office only for the remaining period. Okay, suppose he has served as election commissioner for 3 years. Okay, and if he is promoted to chief election commissioner, okay, then he will serve only for the period of 3 years, rest 3 years. Okay, total 6 years of office holding. Is it okay? Further, they can be appointed into the other department of the Government of India, but to the office of EC they are not eligible. Okay, how they are removed? So we are going to see how they are removed or their resignation. They can resign to president. Okay, now see their removal process. See, the removal process of office of EC is provided only for Chief Election Commissioner. Okay, only CEC is removed from office through a process similar to impeachment. It is not called impeachment because impeachment terms is used only for president. Okay, you can you just write in the comment section under which article the term impeachment has been mentioned in Constitution of India for the president. Okay, so how they are removed and under what ground they are removed. Okay, see, CEC is removed only by passing a resolution in both the house of the parliament. Okay, that too with a special majority. Okay, that too with a special majority. Okay, now see, the majority is 2/3 present and voting, which is majority of the house. Okay, each house separately pass this resolution with a special majority, then the member is said to be removed from the office. Okay, and the ground for their removal is, what are the ground for their removal? Ground is proven misbehavior, okay, or incapacity. He is not fit to sit in the office, or maybe due to illness or anything else. Okay, these two terms are used for the ground. Okay, so CEC is removed in a similar manner that the Supreme Court of judge of Supreme Court is removed. Okay, another point, EC, that is the election commissioners, other election commissioners, they are removed simply on the recommendation of Chief Election Commissioner. Okay, for them there is no need to pass a resolution in parliament. Okay, is it clear? Now see, let us see some other article associated with election commission. Article 325 and 326 deals with universal adult suffrage. Okay, now see, you have to remember this article prevent discrimination in electoral roll. Okay, and establish what? Election based on universal adult franchise for the citizen who are above 18 and above 18 years and above. Okay, these two articles. Now see, another article, article 327, 328. These two article grants parliament and the state legislatures to pass a law related to election. Okay, they can make any law with respect to election under these two articles. Okay, is it clear? See, article 329, it is simply, you have to remember that this article bars Supreme Court or any court to interfere in the matter of election. Okay, whether it is related to delimitation commission, okay, or any electoral reform that are carried out by government. Okay, these are the few important articles that are important to be discussed and remembered. Okay, article 324 we have already discussed above. Okay, then we saw article 325, 326, 27, 28 and 329. Okay, see, now we are going to see a recent development, that is the news that are being resurfaced every day. So we will see the news, what are the allegations made on ECI, Election Commission of India, by opposition parties and the answer of ECI to them. Okay, we are going to see a balanced answer. Okay, we will see a balanced way, with the things in a balanced way. Okay, we are going to see only those things that are important for our examinations. Okay, we are not going to politicize this issue or support any party, whether ruling or opposition. Okay, we will see the content that are important for your examinations. Okay, anyway, you are going to become a civil servant, so you have to be neutral. Okay, See, so a recent development, what are the allegations by opposition parties? During this month, August 2025, ECI has faced a controversy primarily regarding what? Allegation of electoral roll irregularity, vote theft. Okay. So first allegation is vote fraud, voters fraud. In this, opposition party has alleged that during 2024 Lok Sabha elections, the election was rigged and claimed to have proof of manipulation in certain constituency like Mahadevapura assembly seat in Karnataka. Okay, citing what? Irregularities such as duplicate voters, fake address, bulk voters and invalid photos. Okay, these are the allegations made by opposition on ECI. Okay, to them, the ECI has answered that the claim is baseless and demanded that they either submit a formal declaration supporting their allegation or apologize. Okay, the ECI reassert that the electoral roll for the election of 2024 Lok Sabha were shared with all the political party. This was the answer given by ECI to opposition party. Okay, I have presented the same statement, same document provided by ECI, and this is also the same statement that are provided by opposition. Okay, see, now see, we are going to see another allegation and controversy. Second controversy is what? With respect to electoral roll revisions in Bihar. Okay, see, the Bihar state assembly election is pending, okay, this year. So there are lot many news associated with the state and the election also. Okay, we will also see the political parties, how they are registered and how they are de-recognized or recognized. Okay, with respect to Bihar, what opposition has raised concern that they have expressed a serious concern about ECI special incentive revision, that is SIR. You have seen everywhere SIR, everybody is talking about SIR. What SIR is? It is an exercise of Election Commission of India to clean up the electoral roll. Okay, what opposition has alleged that the revision is being done in a very rush and a hasty way. Okay, this will lead to de-enfranchising of large number of voters, particularly vulnerable group, those who are unable to provide the required document. Okay, they have also accused ECI of opacity and lacking transparency in the revision process. Okay, these are the allegations. To them, what ECI has answered, ECI has clarified that the no name would be deleted without the prior notice and a proper hearing, and ECI dismissed the allegation of opacity with respect to revision. Okay, these are the whole things that are going on. Okay, another third allegation is delisting of unrecognized political parties. Okay, so basically let us understand, first of all we will see what are registered unrecognized political parties, what benefits they get, what they are. Then we will see the allegation raised by opposition party and the answer given by ECI to them. Okay, under this section we are also going to see the criteria for the declaration of any party to be a national party or state party. Okay, and what benefit they get and what are the criteria. Okay, we will see all these things in detail. Okay, see, first of all let us understand what are registered unrecognized political parties. Okay, so in a simple way, these are those party that are not eligible for granting status of national party or state party. Simply you got it. Let us see. RUPP, we will says in short RUPP, that is a registered unrecognized political party. So RUPP is basically a political party that is registered with ECI. Okay, remember it is registered with ECI but has not achieved the required electoral criteria or the performance to be recognized as national or state party. Is it clear? Any doubt? Okay, let us see. So what are a registered party? Okay, let us see. The party that are formally applied for registration and has got a registration certificate from ECI under section 29A of RPA Act 1951, Representation of the People Act 1951. Okay, they are called as a registered party. Are you getting? See what benefit they get. The benefit they get is that they enjoy certain advantages like being able to accept contribution from different donors, okay, and potential income tax exemption if applicable to them. Okay, they get exemption under which act? Income Tax Act 1961. Okay, now see, they also get preference over allotment of free symbol compared to independent candidate. So ECI has certain a list of free symbol. Okay, symbol are of three types. First are reserved for the national and national and state political party. Then second set is your free symbol, and the third one is they are at random list of symbol that are allocated to either independent candidates or a small parties. Okay, is it clear? So basically they don't have any reserved symbol. Like you have Congress, they are having a symbol of a hand, and BJP, that is having a symbol of lotus, and for the example they are having a symbol of broom. Okay, so likewise BSP having a sign of elephant, likewise bicycle and lalten, etc. Okay, so they don't have any reserved symbol. Okay, now see, unrecognized means what? I have already said unrecognized means they have not fulfilled the criteria that are required for their declaration to be a national party or state party. Okay, these are, so if they do not fill the criteria, then they are unrecognized party. Okay, though they are registered, but they are not recognized. Okay, they get recognition only if they are declared as national or state party. Okay, now coming to this, we are going to see the what are the criteria. Then we will see what are the criteria for a party to be recognized as national party first. Okay, there are certain criteria provided in the constitution, that is provided in the RP Act. Then out of which if one of the conditions is satisfied, then the party is declared as national party. Any doubt? See, a political party would be considered as a national party if it satisfied one of the following characteristics. Then what are the characteristics? What are the criteria? First one, if a party is recognized as a party in a state, if it is a state party, suppose any party is there, okay, this party, it is recognized as state party in a particular state. Okay, that state must be how much? Greater than 4. If a political party is recognized as state party in more than 4 states, 4 or more than 4 states, then they can be given the status of national party. This is the first condition. Any doubt? Second condition. Okay, during the voting, during the poll time, if a candidates of that political party gains 6% of total valid polls in any 4 or more states in the last Lok Sabha election or state assembly election, and at least 4 MP in the last Lok Sabha election they won the contest. Okay, these are the second condition. Third condition, if it has won at least 2% of the total seat in the Lok Sabha from not less than how much? 3 states. Okay, 3 states, greater than or equal to 3 states. Okay, 2% seat in the Lok Sabha from greater than 3 states. This is the third condition. Okay, if any of the following conditions is satisfied, then the party is recognized as what? National party. At present we have, BJP, Congress, CPIM, BSP, NPP and UP as a national party. Okay, any doubt? Okay, now let us see the criteria for a political party to be recognized as state party. Okay, these are a little bit for a party to be recognized as state party. The criteria are a little bit typical, so don't take any load on your mind. Just listen simply. You have to listen 2 to 3 times, read 1 or 2 times, then you will come to the conclusion. Okay, see, to be recognized as a state party, a party need to have at least what? 6% vote share in the last assembly election. Okay, and at least 2 MLA has been elected from that state for that particular party. At least 2 MLA has won the seat. Okay, and 6% vote share. These are the first condition. Okay, what? 6% and 2 MLA. First condition. Okay, now see second condition. What? With respect to Lok Sabha, the party has 6% vote share. Okay, and at least 1 MP has been elected. Okay, from that state. Okay, how much? 6% vote share and 1 MP has won the seat from that state. Okay, these are the second condition. Third condition is your what? At least 3% of the total number of seats. Okay, or 3 seats, whichever is more, in the last assembly election. Okay, the last assembly election that was held in that particular state, if an political party is getting at least 3% of the total seat, okay, or 3 seats, okay, whichever is highest, okay, then it is recognized as state political party. Okay, fourth condition is at least 1 MP for every 25 members or any fraction allotted to the state in the Lok Sabha. Okay, and the fifth one, the political party have at least 8% of the total valid vote polled in the last assembly election or a Lok Sabha election from that state. If any political party that satisfies these conditions, they are recognized as state political parties. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Okay, now we will see the controversy associated with RUPPs. Okay, what was the news that the ECI has initiated a process to delist RUPPs, registered unrecognized political party, that have not contested election, okay, since last 6 years. Okay, and first condition was they have not contested election since past 6 years, and the second condition, they don't have any physical presence of their office. There was no physical presence of office. Okay, these two conditions led to delisting from the list of ECI. Okay, SIR list of political parties. Okay, are you getting? First condition, they have not contested any election since past 6 years and there was no physical presence of office. Okay, then they were delisted. In first round, SIR delisted how much? 334 RUPPs. Okay, and another 476 are currently being processed. These are as per the Hindu report. Okay, newspaper, the Hindu newspaper report. Delisting means what? This party will no longer be eligible for certain benefits like tax exemptions and symbol allocation. That symbol allocation from reserve symbol. Okay. So now let us see what are the benefits a recognized political party get under RPA Act 1951. Okay. RPA 1951 say that the registered political party and a recognized political party, they get certain benefits. So let us see, if a party is recognized as a state political party or a national political party, what benefit they are going to get. Okay, so first we are seeing, if a political party is recognized as a state party then it is entitled for exclusive allotment of a reserved symbol. Okay, the reserve symbol is provided to the candidate of that political party. Okay. Second, if a party is recognized as national party, it is entitled for exclusive allotment of a reserve symbol for its candidate throughout India. The terms must be clear. In a state party, the symbol is designed or symbol is allocated for that particular state election only. But for a national party, the symbol is allocated, reserve symbol is allocated for whole of the India. Okay, I have already mentioned a few symbols in earlier uh, part of this section. Okay, now see, if a party is recognized as a state or national party, then it required only one proposer for filing the nomination. Okay, first these are the second benefits. Okay, they get what? Two set of electoral roll free of cost at the time of revision of the rolls. And their candidates get one copy of electoral free of cost during the general election. Okay, these are symbolic. Okay, if they can spend lot of money during election, they can also spend some money to buy the electoral roll, but it's a symbolic that they are given preference. Okay, further, the fourth benefit what they get a time for broadcast of their campaign. Okay, on Akashvani and Doordarshan during the general election. Okay, another benefits, recognized parties, they can have maximum of 4-star campaigners. Okay, and RUPP, they have only 20-star campaigners. They are allowed to use only 20-star campaigners. Okay, you have seen in the news different leaders from different states. They whenever elections are held in suppose elections are going to be held in Bihar. Okay, then a different political party, they will call their star campaigner from different states, that maybe a CM from Gujarat, maybe CM from Rajasthan, maybe CM from Madhya Pradesh or Karnataka. They will come and do a campaign for their candidates in the particular election. Are you getting any doubt? Okay, one more important thing, the travel expense of the star campaigners are not to be counted for in the expense of the election in the candidates. Okay, these are one things. Now see, with respect to above allegation that were made by opposition party, one PIL have been filed in Supreme Court alleging that 65 lakhs names were deleted from the draft electoral roll, that is a SIR. Okay, through the process of SIR, approximately 65 lakhs names were deleted. These are the allegations. Okay, that too without transparency and without disclosing the reason for the deletion. These are the allegations made. Okay, now to this allegation or to the answer to the PIL, ECI said in the Supreme Court that it is not legally bound to disclose the omitted names in the Bihar SIR. Okay, so this is the answer given by Election Commission to the allegation opposed made on them. Okay, so we are not going to comment anything on this. Okay, you have to remember as it is. Okay, other rest of the things are political. Okay, so at least if you are preparing for the examination, until you get selected, you have to be neutral. Okay, now MCC, next topic we are going to see is MCC. Okay, MCC, moral code of conduct, what it is. So moral code of conduct, it is not an statutory nor the constitutional provision. Okay, neither statutory nor constitutional, neither statutory nor constitutional. Okay, so basically it's what, it's a ethical guideline, okay, that the political parties and the candidates are expected to adhere to during the electoral process. Okay, these are the principles that are mutually agreed upon by the political parties. Okay, there is nowhere mention of MCC. Okay, so these are certain ethical guidelines. Okay, mutually agreed principles. Okay, so under this different prohibitions are allowed, different prohibitions are imposed, certain freedoms are given. So few among them are that is constructive criticism is allowed. Okay, constructive criticism is allowed under this MCC. Okay, but you cannot allege any of your opposition candidate with their personal name, or you cannot claim anything that are personal to the candidates. Okay, so see, constructive criticism allowed. Okay, now candidates should not seek vote by invoking what, caste, communal feeling. Okay, avoidance of corruption practice, that is bribing, intimidating, okay, impersonating the voters. Okay, holding a public meeting during the prohibited 48 hours of the period before the polls closes. Okay, and etc that are prohibited. Okay, overall we can say MCC are what, when MCC enforced by the ECI, okay, that embodies, that includes the principle that serves as a guideline, that a moral guidelines, moral ethical guidelines for the ethical conduct during elections, while it does not have any statutory backings. Okay, violating its provision can lead to what, lead to cancellation of the candidature. Okay, see, so we have completed these things. Now see, one question I want to ask, anti-defection law. Anti-defection law. Okay, anti-defection law was introduced by which constitutional amendment act? Okay, which constitutional amendment act? You have to answer this one, and it is included in which schedule? You have to write part 1, what you have to write, which constitutional amendment act added anti-defection law, and the second, it is included in which schedule. Okay, these are the two questions. That is your homework, you have to write in the comment section. Okay, rest assured, I have covered all the topics that are relevant for your examinations, and all the controversy that are going on, and the allegation made on the ECI, and the answer given by ECI to the allegation made. Okay, rest any update if comes, then we will discuss again. Okay, meanwhile Those who have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, share with your friend, and if you like, then like the channel. Okay, like the video and subscribe to the channels. Meanwhile, keep studying and keep progressing. Thank you.